Suppose it's good I got that out of the way before anyone came in. Only the rewatch crew will know about that. Rewatch crew, you know what to say. Hey, Mike. Hey, Sarah. What's going on today? Nothing in particular except that it's Star Trek Day. Which really should be like an international holiday. Should have dressed up for yeah. Really, it should just be considered an international holiday. You know, people getting the day off work and everything. I actually don't have any Star Trek shirts. I have looked at them and it's like, yeah. Not my style of shirt. Like I've looked at the shirts, and none of them really spoke to me. None of them are like quite my style, you know. U.S. can't participate in an international holiday that requires a tariff. Yeah, what do I care? I'm Canadian. What do I care about U.S. holidays? But yes, that is a good point. Honestly, there's a part of me that does want to get more Star Trek collectible shit. But even once I do get a job, I won't be able to because fuck Paramount. I'm not giving any more of my money to fucking Paramount if they're just gonna cave into the Trump. Lego Starship. Yeah, I mean, like models would probably be fun, or whatever. But fuck Paramount. I've got my Paramount Plus subscription until November. So, I'll be able to finish watching Strange New Worlds. I've got the subscription. I may as well watch. But once my current subscription ends in November, I am not renewing it. Between their appeasements of Trump and they've even started signaling an interest in AI. Hey, Uncle Buck. Still, love me some Star Trek. Grew up on Next Generation. Did watch the original series as well in in syndication. I think Space. I think it was Space that I watched it on. Here in Canada, our sci-fi channel is called Space. Just like our comedy network is called Comedy. At least our cartoon network is Teletoon. He's Grapegoat. At least FX. No, not on just cable, not on just regular cable. Because growing up, we didn't have satellite or anything like that. We just had we did have just cable, and for that one, yeah, it's a lot of channels still, but and some of them are some U.S. channels, but there's a lot of Canadian channels, like Canadian equivalents, sort of like Canadian equivalents of U.S. channels. So, for example, like I said, we didn't have Sci-Fi Network. Instead, our equivalent was just Space. We didn't have Cartoon Network. Our equivalent was Teletoon. We didn't have Nickelodeon or those other kid channels. We had YTV. Or youth television, I think was probably what the Y stands for. But that was the channel for young people, because we do have PBS. We do have PBS up here, actually, funnily enough. And we've got ABC, NBC, CBS. We've got those three. We do have some US channels. I think just sort of the basic ones are in Canada. CNN. We have CNN up here. As a basic channel. I believe Fox News, might require a sort of a specialty cable cable plan. I think. I could be wrong. It might be regular cable now. Obviously, I don't watch TV, so I don't know. Hulu. Hey, Celtic. TBS. I remember we had TBS as well, weirdly. Oddly enough, TBS was a channel that we always had. Spike TV. Who remembers Spike TV? We had that one. Turner Broadcast. Yep. Yeah, we had that one. Didn't watch it often. Hey, Megan. Can't sleep on me. I'm trapped. Taking on stand. I remember Spike. Aw. Lucky you with a cat. Do I remember what was TNT? I think so. Really, I don't actually remember what was on. What I watched on Spike TV. I know I did watch it. I just don't remember what I watched. Love Spock. Spock's good. I was definitely more of a TNG guy. We had two children growing up, then four. Yeah, we always had a bunch. Everybody wanted Captain Kirk. Dork's Rock. Yeah, I was all about Next Generation. I did watch the original series. I was saying that I watched it on. I'm pretty sure it was Space that I probably would have watched on. And I think that was what the channel that had the reruns for it. One thing that's weird. So I was initially reluctant. Like I initially didn't watch Deep Space Nine. think it's probably like, season 2 or 3 before I started actually watching Deep Space Nine. Did the same thing with Star Trek Voyager. I was sort of stubborn that way. It's like, no, this isn't Next Generation. I did start watching both, and I generally, loved Deep Space Nine and watched Voyager. Generally enjoyed Voyager. Voyager is good. Voyager was mostly good. Yeah, like I'm joking about it, but no, I was. It was mostly a great show. Never be stubborn about something. Get it here. Oh, indeed. Yep, I can do that. I taught myself how to do this. Both hands too. Can even do it with my offhand. You can't. Like I said, I trained myself to do it. Because I mean, it's a Trekkie. I'd be damned if I couldn't even do the Vulcan salute. Can only do it right-handed. I mean, you only need it. You only need to be able to do it with your dominant hand. Why won't my brain do lefty? I mean, I don't think it's really your brain. It's your hand. And again, it's like I said, you do kind of have to train it. It might not like you might not be able to do this. Just do it right off the bat, you know. Sometimes it just my brain tells my hands what to do. Sure, but I mean, your hand still has to be able to do it. Like your brain can send a message to your legs to do a backflip. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to do it successfully. My brain's really dead. One of my pointer finger moves. Hey, fruit fly. Brain also says you have to kill yourself. You have to kill a backflip. Do a backflip. Do a backflip. Yeah. Hey, boyfriend. First, not a mentor. Second, yeah, I mean, he sent me a couple of emails with, you know, Cornwall with local jobs, and you know, I've looked at those emails, and none of the jobs felt like they would actually fit me. Or that I would fit them, I should say. None of those jobs look like I would fit them, so. So Rebecca, it's possible she is a ghost. It's possible she sees things that aren't there. Who knows? Maybe ghosts see things that other people don't. Just getting a head start. Anyway, what's everybody's Star Trek opinions? I mean, it's not one that you respond to. It's like it's like a group email. He sends it out to. He's got like a mailing list, an email list. You know, just every Friday, everybody on his list, he sends out a list of local jobs. It's not one that it's meant to be responded to. Anyway, it's Star Trek Day. I want Star Trek opinions. You never watched Star Trek? Then be gone. I'm kidding. Don't be gone. Please stay. I need the views. Stay just because you asked. Thank you. I keep forgetting to watch the new episode of Star Trek. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I just have trouble sort of remembering to keep up with Strange New Worlds. Watched 9, but don't remember anything. The episode's the original, but I don't have an actual opinion. Local Harvest Veggies and Fruits this year? Nope! Alright, I opened up Paramount Plus in another tab. I will watch it while I eat my supper tonight. Watch the new episode while I eat my supper. That's what I'll do. Got the tab open so that I don't forget. Been watching a Let's Play of Assassin's Creed 2. I also need to clip my facial hair tonight. Need to trim my facial hair tonight as well. I think I need to do laundry tonight as well, on top of all that. Laundry, blah. No shave? No, no shave. Like I said, just grab scissors and blip, 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 blip. Just trim. Just clip the hairs. Stop pulling. Never. I will never stop pulling. I'm about Star Trek because Leonard Nimoy died on my birthday. Aw. Yeah, it's like sometimes there's just like one white hair that just ends up standing out in a sort of obnoxious way. And those are the hairs that I always try to pluck. Because they annoy me. Pulling one hair in certain spots hurts like a muffin. Indeed it does. It does hurt a lot. And yet I do it anyway. Because the pain is temporary, but the annoyance just doesn't end if I don't. Like I said, it might hurt, but it's better than being annoyed. My daughter was here, so I could tell her to bring me ice. Mm. I mean, I assumed it wasn't out of any sense of love or any shit like that. That's just a bonus. It's all about having minions for later in life. Gotta have those minions. Anywho. I don't understand the Minions. I've never watched any of the Minions movies, and I never will. I will never watch a Minion movie. Fuck that shit. Hey, aggressively. Star Trek Shadow and Elio. I have not. But I've also heard virtually nothing about Elio. Actually, I have heard. Hey, Smokey. I have heard one thing about Elio. That they fired the original director and removed uh, anything good that he had come up with. Removed the shit that was going to make it interesting. They fired the director and then removed all of the personal elements that would have made the movie actually worth watching. Because I think the kid was going to be like, I think the kid was going to be gay, and was also going to be super. The kid was also going to be super into fashion, and would just use trash to make his own clothes. Displaying Museum, the new Pixar film, Dead Space. You're so excited about the satellite Voyager. Museum narration versus Kate Mulgrew. That's a cute reference. Hey, Killface. That's a very cute reference, actually. That's adorable. But I mean, who else are you gonna have narrate about Voyager? Hey, Sandra. Great movie. Really? I heard that it was like aggressively mediocre. I heard nothing good about it. Like I heard nothing positive about it. Just that it was a distinctly mediocre movie. Was mediocre. Elio. Can I see your comment? I see long time, and I see hello. And I said hello. I said hello back. Yeah, I see you saying like long time and hello. And that is all. Have I been? Eh. 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 Star Trek comics? I'm not. I never started I never picked up the comics. For the bombs in Syria? Yes. I don't know why, because I love comics. I love Star Trek. I love comics. Why do I not read the Star Trek comics? I don't know. I don't know why I don't know why I never really gave them a try. I mean, I know why I don't read them now. I'm broke. Can't afford to read them now. I mean, like I heard great things about Ryan North's Lower Deck comics. So no, I left that job like 10 months ago. I left that job back in December of last year. I'm on unemployment now. Been desperately looking for work. Inheritance money track. Not quite. I've still got some left, but I have used up a lot of it. Yeah. And just no fucking luck at all finding a job. Like, it's been terrible. Like, nothing. I'll get a job. Like, I could not handle a lot of those jobs. Shake your feet on OnlyFans. Like, a lot of the jobs I would not be able to handle. Hey, Brooke. Like fast food? Holy shit, I would wash out of that first fucking day. No, but I still learn. I look for other. I look for jobs elsewhere, boyfriend. I continue to search for jobs and I continue to apply for jobs. Stop begging for 21-year daughter. She doesn't. Oh no, it's no, I know myself, kill face. Date's girlfriend. Nope. Now working like fast food. Oh no. Too much stress, too much just fucking constant noise and smells and light and ugh. Why Canadians complaining foreign workers are taking all the jobs? Is that true? Eh. Some. So you can't do something even without trying it as mom. Fuck that. New pets? No. Motorola Razr 2024 phone. I was just amused that the Razr got brought back because that I remember when that was the hottest shit on the market. Ready to work at a gas station? Gas station, maybe. If any were hiring. Fast food? No. No. Absolutely not. I could not work fast food. No. Abso-fucking-lutely not. First one was Razr. Go all in on crypto? No. Comic book store? There's one comic book store in Cornwall, and he does not have any employees. He can't afford an employee. Right, Fabricville? Shit, I don't think we even have a Fabricville in Cornwall anymore. Said you love fabrics and buttons and thread. I literally never said that. To the best of my memory, I have never said that. Like, in my entire life, I don't think I've ever said that. Did you Star Trek or the Trailer Park Rebels? I did see something about that on Twitter, but fuck that shit. Whoever did that is whoever did it is doing a disservice to the Star Trek franchise. This video's behind you. Well, this one's Cove from Our Life Beginnings and Always. He's our boy. This one's Fang from Goodbye Volcano High. They're a dinosaur. High school dinosaur rock star. This is Seely. He's a seal. Don't hard to see. I mean, I could, but they're all the way over there. Eh, 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 eh. Cartoon is from the Italian cartone, meaning card. Neat? I'd have to get up from the Latin carta. Yeah, in order to get one, I'd have to get up and fuck that noise. Need your kid to go get for exactly. When you last give them any affection? Basically never. There's stuff, the plushies that I don't really see them need to. They're not real, so they don't need affection. Don't be lazy. I've been lazy my whole life. Hey, alien. I have not. Yeah, but I mean, that wasn't showing them affection. That was just like fixing their position. Would I date a trans woman? Sure. And then I'd have to find her attractive. But yeah, sure. Didn't want to fuck. Not that. I mean, they just need to be positioned right for the camera. Which is correct. Sure. You say so, Uncle Buck. It's not worth debating. It's not worth arguing about. Okay, so I wouldn't fuck. Nah, don't really do dress up. I wouldn't fuck you with your dad's dick. Hi-yo. You only have one more stupid ass thing to say from your trip. Does what I just said count, Killface? Anyway, if people saying stupid things is gonna make you leave, then you may as well go now. Because let's be honest, Killface. Let's be honest. You know what both I and this chat are like. Stupid things is our bread and butter. Did I roll on the chair to those speakers behind you? No, not really. It's awkward rolling on this carpet, especially because one of the wheels on this chair is busted, or like a little bit busted. One of the wheels on the chair is a little bit busted, so rolling around on it is just really awkward in the first place. Rolling around on the carpet even more awkward, and like I'd have to like roll over there and then roll back onto the carpet. And yeah, rolling back onto the carpet would be a pain in the ass, and no. It's not gonna work. Sorry, Smokey, but it's just not gonna work. How do you break it? Not sure. And yeah, just expand your screen. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's been a while. I don't know if I just like sat on a weird way or if it might happen like, yeah, I don't really know. Was that noise? Hey, Cecil. That is my laptop. Being on the TV is always a good time. I can't recommend it. Don't whiz on the electric fence. This 97. You can tinkle in the toilet. That's why it is there. Just don't whiz on the electric fence. I don't really remember that skit, but I had the Ren and Stimpy, the Ren and Stimpy soundtrack on cassette. So a new laptop. I have a new laptop. I have a second laptop. I mostly use that one for gaming. So like Date Everything I play on there. Cyberpunk I play in my free time, and that I play on that one. You get there, you get laptop. Because I didn't have to stand up for the laptop, Smokey. That was just right beside me. Now I just have to reach over. And also, that one was to prove a that was to prove a point. That was when the electric fence was working. I remember that. I sort of remember the ending. I remember it ended with Ren being on the being on it like it exploded. I like not being able to change battery in the smoke alarm. Exactly. Yeah, mostly I remember that song from the soundtrack because I had the soundtrack on cassette. Had such classics as "Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence," "Log," "Happy Happy Joy Joy," and of course, a Royal Canadian Mounted Yaxman. Laptop turn on? Yes. I don't remember most of the other songs that were on there. Space. There was like one Space Madness. That was kind of a weird one. There was one about being a monkey. That Clarissa was so fucking cool. Sabrina Alex Mack. Okay, You Idiot. That was the name of it. Whistler Overture, Dog Pound, Hop. I don't really remember that one. Muddy Mud Skipper theme. I do kind of remember the Muddy Mud Skipper theme. Did any nice notes recently? Nerp. Are you with me to get my Tylenol and ice? Oh, thanks. Transparent phone with colorful wires and a floating fish and a little pocket of blue liquid. Made me feel like her. Happy Happy Jojo, of course. Fire Dogs, don't remember that one. Better Than No One, don't remember that one. Nose Goblins, Smokin'. Log Blues, Log Theme. I guess the Log one. Captain's Log Space Madness, I kind of remember not liking that one. Sven Theme, Sven Blues. Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence. Friends Feck's Gonna Be a Monkey. Filthy's Dance. Jungle Boogie, Dizzy Monkeys. Kilted Yaxman Anthem. Big House Blues. So most of the songs I don't actually remember. Stay hydrated. Yeah, I'll need to get more in a minute. She had the coolest wardrobe. I'll get more water in a minute, Dunkabuck. Don't worry. And Killface. Yeah, about the only songs that I actively remember: Happy Happy Joy Joy, Log, and the Celtic Jackson Anthem are basically the only songs that I really remember distinctly. And Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence, I remember that part. Don't whiz on the electric fence, along with You Can Tinkle in the Toilet. That's why it is there. I'm told she got us log, and we ran outside all excited. It's just some wood. That's funny. That is genuinely funny, Squid Kid. Secret World of Alex Mack? No, I never watched that one. Honestly, I don't think I was even aware of that show when it was on. I don't think I even heard of it during the time that it was actually still airing. All right, I'm gonna get more water. I'll be back in a moment. Oh, whoops. I forgot to unmute. Yeah, we didn't have Nickelodeon here in Canada. Some Nickelodeon shows were available here. But the channel that we had was YTV. And I think it did have, I think some Nickelodeon shows were available on that one, but not a lot. You can't do that on television, which I didn't watch. That was a nice job interview. As soon as any fucking company gives me a call or an email, Alanis Morissette was on that. Quiet Night instead of Nick Night. Don't think we even had, I don't think it even really had anything like that. Yeah, for YTV, I don't remember what I watched on YTV, honestly. I don't think I watched it very often. Probably cartoons. It was probably mostly cartoons that I watched on there. Yeah, as far as like live action shows that I watched as a kid, I don't know. There was Boy Meets World. There was another show right around that time as well. No, Comedy Central. No, we had comedy. Reboot. I watched Reboot. I watched Reboot for a little bit as a kid. And a lot of like, yeah, just Comedy Channel. So yeah, and Comedy Channel. Comedy Channel did have some Comedy Central shows on it. A fair number of Comedy Central shows. But Canadian broadcasting regulations meant that it also had to have a certain amount of Canadian content on it. Hated it, but I've been watching it for nostalgia. Yeah, as far as like the live action shows I watched as a kid, like I said, there was Boy Meets World. I think there was another one in that same 2 hour slot because like they had like that 2 hour slot. Thursdays was it? Must see TV. It was must see TV right on Thursdays. Boy Meets World was in there. Sabrina was in there, but I didn't watch that because I was a boy. I'm not gonna watch a show for girls. I'm a boy. I don't want to watch a show for girls. But there was another show. There was another must see TV show that I watched. Friday? Oh, Friday. It was probably Friday. Yeah, must see TV. Teach. Yeah, that might be what I was. That's probably what the one I was thinking of. That was probably the one I was thinking of. Mrs. Salem. Right. I grew out of that attitude, Uncle Buck. But it wasn't until I was like late teens that I really even made an effort to grow out of that attitude. It took me a long time to grow out of it. Yeah, TGF I think was the one I was thinking of. What were the shows? Is shit. What were the shows? I only remember those two. That's a shitty thing to say, Smokey. Family Matters step by step. I don't feel like. Yeah, apparently it was part of it. I did not remember Family Matters being part of that, honestly. I feel like I watched Family Matters like during the day. Yeah, dinosaurs. I do remember I watched dinosaurs back in the day. Although again, I don't remember that as part of the TGIF. Full House apparently was part of it. Again, don't really remember that. Step by Step, I did not watch. Perfect Strangers, I watched, but I did not remember that it was part of TGIF. All right. Boy Meets World debuted in '93, so Family Matters was still part of it then. So yeah, I guess it must have been Family Matters, then Boy Meets World. Muppets Tonight was apparently part of it at one point. Did I watch that one? I did. That one was not great. Roseanne, Dinosaurs and Robbie started smoking some prehistoric plant. The only thing I remember from Dinosaurs is not the mama. Genuinely, the only thing I remember from that entire fucking series. Not the mama. Makes one of the daughters from Family Matters without ever mentioning it. I mean, every family's got that. Every family's got that one kid that they can just cut out. Yeah, it might be the. I guess Family Matters and Boy Meets World were the only shows that I really watched on TGIF. Because Full House had like left that before I would have started watching it and gone to like syndication and just like daytime TV. I think Carla Winslow and his Crooked Cop cronies took friend the family into silence. I know someone who looks like the baby from Dinosaurs. Ooh. The young daughter did porn. Or Family Matters. Is that is that a joke, or did one of the actresses on that show actually get into porn? Like, are you joking that that's why she left, or are you actually saying? I was like, because you really regret it. Because you haven't fixed it. Okay. Jamie Foxworth. Okay. I don't think it's a big illustrious foreign career. Looks like it was only a couple of years, and under the pseudonym Crave. And does seem like a pretty short career. Not one video. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, apparently. More black, dirty debutantes. Kid from Christmas Story did porn too. That's some time from Saved by the Bell. That was him desperately hoping to, like, what he did is he leaked he leaked the sex tape. He made a sex tape and then he leaked it, hoping to get attention in the hopes that it would maybe revitalize his career a little bit. Being a child star fucks your stuff. Yeah. Condensed Grace died from hydroxycut. On a side note, apparently that actress that we were talking about did Jeffersons, a Triple X parody. Which reminds me, poor Amanda Bynes. She lived a whole entire life at the age of 18. Yeah. Moving on up to the backside. On a random side note, fucking hate how lazy porn parody titles are. When did the trend start of just like, blank a Triple X parody? Like, when did that trend start? Because I mean, it used to be that porn parodies had stupid pun names, right? But at some point, they stopped bothering with pun names and just the name of the thing, a Triple X parody. Jefferson's, a Triple X parody. Avengers, a Triple X parody. Batman, a triple X fairy. Like, when did they start just doing it that way? Watch your own cat house growing up. Creativity is dead. Yeah, it's just so fucking lazy. Bat dick. It's not great, but it's better than fucking Batman, a triple X parody. When people say ATM machine because the M already stands for machine. Meh. And you've got the LeBray Tar Pits. The Tartar Pits. It's a common thing, you know? I think I just say ATM because it's quicker. Like, I think the reason I only say ATM instead of ATM machine is because ATM is shorter. You want me to throw in an extra 2 syllables? Fuck that. I'm not using unnecessary syllables. Took me a while to learn it meant at the moment. So confused what people brought up ATM in a conversation that they did. Yeah, text. There have been times like I've seen sort of like text abbreviations that have been like, what? Why? I was literally about to say, why are you talking about ass to mouth? I was literally just about to say that, Scapegoat. What does ass to mouth have to do with anything? Yeah, indeed, yes. Never go ass to mouth. Never go ass to anything. Ass to soap. What do you say? C stands for? Of course, I think is what it does stand for, right? Old fried chicken. People are saying, of course, but is it not understood on list as of fucking course? Ah. I feel like that depends on context. if their tone is annoyed, like if they're if the tone of their text is annoyed, then sure, of fucking course. But if it's just neutral, then of course. I rarely use text abbreviations in general. You're pissed you have to add fucking in between words. Yeah, I don't really use text abbreviations. Could be enthusiastic agreement until I use it. There is that too, yes. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos who uses like capitalization, punctuation, proper grammar in text messages. I mean, I say proper grammar, but it's informal. I use lol the most. Yeah, never use that one. Never use lol or lamau or lamafau. BTW, DTF. Never use any of them. I'm in a relationship with both lol and lamau. Really, really hate this emoji. Isn't great. I think part of it is because it's so often used by people. I use OIC a lot. It just piss people off. Because I saw a thing once. If somebody uses that emoji, they're angrier than they've ever been in their life. It's the emoji of a facetious sadist. Because it is generally used by people who are like being assholes. Like a lot of the time, you'll see it from people who are just kind of assholes. I'm laughing at you because you're stupid and I'm not angry. Exactly. They may as well be saying, please don't put in the newspaper that I'm angry. Monk never came out of my nose when I was pissed about something. Clearly, you've just never gotten angry enough, Uncle Buck. Oh, there's no just like lol, 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 and the lamau. I could intentionally do it if I were smoking a cigarette. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you've never, it burns. If you've never had your face go bright red and steam start coming out of your ears, have you ever really been angry? You know? Ever been hurt too? Exactly. So, hey, how angry can you really have been? My ears will get hot and bright red. Anywho, Can't imagine where tears roll to my eyes. Since I was talking about you, the ears burning. I learned about that via The Simpsons. When I blush, my ears turn red. Ears bringing us tinnitus. True. More gentlemen. More gentle, more pink, or more purple. My cat says mer. My cat says meow. He's Scottish. You don't want to cook? Indeed. The Murray. I don't want to cook either. I have to pee. I'll be back in a minute. I have to pee real quick. I'm back. So I have almost finished playing. I have almost finished Cyberpunk. I never did finish it. Like I played it before, and I didn't actually complete it. Not sure why. I just stopped playing. But I am close to finishing it. I do not record myself playing now. No, I don't. I don't think I'll ever do a let's play of that game. And the amount of prep work I'd have to do for that. That should actually be fun. Yes. This is, in fact, a purple shirt. It's not black. It's not red. It's not fucking green, whatever color that camera might normally want to show it up as. This shirt actually is purple. All right, yeah. Good luck with your appointment. I hope you'll be out in time to join us for trivia. Since the other black shirts are that color. Yeah. Yeah, this shirt is actually purple. The black shirts usually show up as like blue. Yes, as I said yesterday, I hope you're not dying. Tell you this, lives would be a lot less interesting without you here. Sometimes you're basically the only person in chat. Hi, Cupface. Uncle Buck has a doctor's appointment tomorrow. She is concerned about the possibility of an upcoming stroke. So it's possible they'll want to keep her overnight. I do. I definitely need the viewers. I can't afford to be losing any viewers. So I had this morning I'm calling my cardiologist to make an appointment. I'm feeling so icky. Just want to make sure. Man, all my viewers are sick and dying. Or in one case, in case of Ghost of Fruit Fly, already dead. And my brain pills for a couple weeks also. No one is allowed to die. I mean, I can't stop them. They're allowed. I just, I'd prefer that they not. Is it J Dot? Well, J Dot's not a viewer anymore. So. But yes, as I was making the joke about Fruit Fly, I did remember J Dot. R.I.P. Chuck Mangione. Diva Cup. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, boyfriend. That I expect that I probably am not into Diva Cup. Diva Cup play. I suspected that was probably what it was, Fruit Fly. Thank you. I wasn't about to look it up. I was pretty sure that was what it was. I can just sip out of it a bit. No. I'll pass. I'm not much into blood. My goth days are over, so I'm not into blood. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna get going. See you all tomorrow for trivia. Bring your thinking caps. Good night, everybody.